Hello, guys, and welcome to episode 5 of All NBA 24/7. I am your host, Rishi Kapoor, and on tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about the trade, right? DeMar DeRozan going to San Antonio, and Kawhi Leonard coming to Toronto. So I just wanted to, give you guys my insight, on the trade and what like I thought about it. Obviously it was very sad to see DeMar DeRozan go. He was very loyal to the franchise. I really appreciate, like all the work that like he put in, right? And he was like a gym rat, like it really put in a lot of work. Played over 600 games with the Raptors, more than any other Raptor, and spent 9 seasons in Toronto, more than any other Raptor. So when it's all said and done, when his career is said and done, he will be, um, you know, one of the all-time greats, the second greatest, player to ever play for the franchise, in my opinion. And he will have his jersey retired in Toronto. And I disagreed with how that trade went about. I disagree with the way Masai Ujiri handled it. He had told DeMar DeRozan at Summer League that you will not be dealt. DeMar DeRozan was talking to him and asked him that question, and to be blindsided and just be traded out of nowhere. I did not agree with how Masai handled that, but at the same time, it's a business, and Masai had to make a move for the franchise, and he took a risk. He took a gamble on Kawhi Leonard, who played only 9 games last season, and we all know the type of player that Kawhi Leonard is when healthy. He's a top 5 NBA player. He's an NBA champion, Finals MVP, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, two-time All-NBA First Team, which he made over Kevin Durant. This guy is just an absolute beast, and it's when he's healthy. And in NBA 2K19, he got a 94 overall for a reason. He's just a great player. He plays on both ends of the court, great defensively, great offensive game. He's the best two-way player in the league when healthy. Um, but we do not know the type of player that we're going to get next season. Obviously, it's a risk, and obviously with Kawhi saying that he's gonna want to play in LA. He wants to go to LA. He may not stay in Toronto past this year, so it's a risk, and it's our job in Toronto to really make him feel welcome. The Raptors have to get to the finals. I feel like they have a team built to get to the finals with Kawhi Leonard leading the way, and Kyle Lowry and JV and their strong bench. I feel like they have a chance to win 60 games for the first time in their franchise. They don't have to deal with LeBron James in the East anymore. It's going to be a 3-team race in the East between Toronto, Boston, who's going to have Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving back, and then Philadelphia with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons improving. It's going to be a 3-team race in the East, and in my opinion, the Raptors will make it to the finals. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a Raptors fan, because I'm biased. I feel like the Raptors acquired the best player in the East now, which is Kawhi Leonard. And if he's healthy, I feel like the Raptors will get to the finals because he's the type of player. He's a true franchise player. Um, and a lot of people make a big deal about him not playing through his quad injury, or him making a big deal about it. Um, I understand from his point of view. Like he felt he was not ready. I mean, look what happened to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas lost millions and hundreds of millions of dollars because he played through his injury, and that ultimately dropped his trade stock and dropped his trade value, and he was basically a shell of his former self that he wasn't Boston. But I believe that Isaiah Thomas will have a breakout year with Denver, and I feel like he'll get back to being the player that he was. But I cannot hate Kawhi Leonard for that. Yeah, I feel like if Kawhi Leonard is healthy, the Raptors will make it to the finals. And DeMar DeRozan going to San Antonio. Obviously, we heard the news that Manu Ginobili retired, so it's going to be him and LaMarcus Aldridge, two perennial All-Stars, along with Rudy Gay and Pau Gasol. Any team led by Greg Popovich as their coach, I believe that the Spurs will make the playoffs. They won't be a contender. I can't see them being a contender. I feel like they'll finish, somewhere between fifth or sixth in the Western Conference. But they will make the playoffs. I mean, I don't see that team not making the playoffs. And DeMar DeRozan, you're gonna, get an all-star who's a, pretty solid player. But the question about DeMar always is going to be in the playoffs. Is he going to be inconsistent? Now, he's playing in a tougher conference. He's facing tougher competition. So I'm going to really be interested in seeing the type of player now he becomes, and what his career is going to be like moving forward. Um, I believe that he should one day return to the Raptors and retire Raptor. Vince Carter himself said that DeMar DeRozan deserved to have his career. He deserved to finish his career with the Raptors. So hopefully that happens by him. He will definitely have his jersey retired. I mean I can't wait until he comes to Toronto. The fans are gonna cheer him. And then. Kawhi Leonard also returned to San Antonio. Do not know how the fans are going to react to him, but I feel that the fans should cheer Kawhi. He achieved a lot in such a short period of time in San Antonio, and he's already accomplished what a lot of players can't accomplish in 15, 20 years. So I really like this trade though for Toronto. I feel like Kawhi Leonard is better than DeMar DeRozan. Danny Green is better than Jacob Poeltl. You're getting a lot of playoff experience. You're getting great three-point shooting. I really like the way this Raptors team is built. I feel like this is their best chance now to get to the finals because they don't have LeBron James, that big hurdle that was every year blocking them, and the player that ended their playoff hopes the past 3 seasons. So I really like how this team is adjusted, and I cannot wait to see how the season folds. Can't wait to see how the Raptors do with Kawhi Leonard and how the San Antonio Spurs do with DeMar DeRozan. But I really like this trade for the Raptors. And if Kawhi Leonard's healthy, once again, we have a top 5 NBA player. And I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you guys for joining me again. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos. I got a lot more videos coming, a lot more hot topics that I'm going to be discussing. In the comment section below, let me know, who do you feel won the trade, San Antonio or Toronto, and how you feel DeMar and Kawhi Leonard are going to be doing with their respective teams now. Don't be biased. Give me legitimate arguments and opinions on who you think won the trade and which team's going to do better and how these players are going to end up. And continue to watch my videos. I got a lot more content coming through, guys. So thank you very much. Take care.